Alright everybody, welcome to Chicken Drop. I don't know how long it's been since I played this game, but it's been too long. At least that's the way it feels to me. I don't think I've ever spun in on a bonus on this one, but we're going to give it a shot here. I need 4 of those trunks, I believe it is, in order to get in. So we'll keep our fingers crossed and see if those show up. In the meantime, welcome to the video. I do appreciate you joining me. Welcome to all the new people that have come in. There is a bunch of new people every day coming in. And to those of you who are returning, welcome back. We're halfway into our auto spins here and nothing's happening. I wouldn't expect it to do that. If you haven't seen Chicken Drop before, this is a relatively fun game to play. So you can see you get those little watering cans there. And you get an egg that drops down. The more watering cans you get, for instance there, now we get a 3x3 egg. It drops down a much bigger egg. You can also get 4-leaf clovers that up the multipliers, and those stay. In fact, there's a good example of it. Those stay throughout the entire bonus if you get it during a bonus buy. I can't believe in a base game we're going to end up with a big egg and a great multiplier. There's a 4x multiplier on our 3x3 egg. And I believe it was mushrooms, yes. It's a pretty good hit for the base game. And now we get a 4x4. So every time you drop the egg and then you get another thing that affects it, it re-triggers the egg again, so it'll drop another time. Now we're going to get a 4x4 with a 4x multiplier on those mushrooms. This may be the best bonus game I've ever seen, on mine at least. That should be it, though. I don't think it'll get any bigger than that. Nope, I am wrong. It's going to drop another egg at a 5x multiplier. 3,000 coins just on that one right there. We get a 6x multiplier. What in the world is going on? I have absolutely never seen this. Keep it coming. Why not? Give me a 5x5 egg. 7,700 on a base game. If that's not worth you stopping right now and going out and hitting the like button, just go ahead and do it. I'm not going to say it's worth it because you know it's worth it. That does not happen every day. That's a sign for you to go hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss the videos when things like that happen. Alright, we get 5 spins left here. I'm probably going to mention that one more time. But yes, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We are looking for our first max win on stake. I would like for you to be able to be one of the first people notified, so go ahead and do that while we get our last couple of spins here. If you like the video, it does let me know that you enjoy it, and it lets YouTube know that it's good quality content that it should be showing other people that watch the same sort of videos that you do, which are these. Most likely we're talking about people who also watch videos like Tony Edits or Pickle. Those are some of the other channels that it shows me that you all watch, and I know they're ones that I also watch. So into the bonus buy, we get 10 free spins. We do start off with a 2x2 egg that will drop every single turn. It doesn't necessarily mean we're going to get a good connection on any of them, so we do need that watering hand to get up to a bigger 3x3 egg so we can make sure we get our connections every turn. Nice to see it connect with something. Up in the multiplier is definitely nice. It's not going to give us a connection though, because we know it's going to be spades and there wasn't any to connect to. You do need at least 5 symbols, so hopefully hearts or something. There we go, we get corn. More so than that multiplier though, we definitely need the watering can because that is what is going to give us the guaranteed hits every turn. There it is, that's the multiplier we're looking for. Now you can have the multiplier go up all you want, as long as it's guaranteeing us hits. I'm certainly not going to turn down more of either of the future items. Also, if I'm not mistaken, if a suitcase shows up or a trunk or whatever they are on the screen, none of the future items will drop down, so you probably won't see a future item on this one, which is a shame because blueberries is the second best symbol for that to happen on. Now we can get more of the trunks and re-trigger the spins. I don't think I have ever actually done that. We're getting some decent symbols on the multipliers here with the egg drops. It would be nice if we could get a bunch of strawberries to drop down and then re-trigger these strawberries multiple times like it did in the base game. There's a whole bunch of acorns though, that's nice to see. Opened up a lot of space but no features dropped in. Maybe we can get a last minute feature creep on the end here. Nope. 879 back on our 2,000 coins. About how you would expect it to go normally. We're going to go ahead and do another 2,000 coins. And we'll see what we can do with our next bonus here. Now, I know it's been a while since I've asked, so please, if you have the machine that you like that you want to see me play, put it down in the comments below. I do like trying out new machines. I try to discover them as I can, but if there's one that you like that I haven't played or that I haven't played in a while, you can mention it to me, and it will speed along my process of finding games that I like so that I can play them more often so that you can enjoy what you're watching. And we are definitely not getting our necessary feature items here. There we go. That's the watering can that I'm looking for. I wonder what item it's going to be. It's going to be spades, which is one of the worst symbols. Spades and hearts are the two worst symbols. Also, the two you're going to see the most pop up when you have an egg drop. Probably just for that reason. I don't know in what order they go after that. All I know is that strawberries and blueberries, if I'm not mistaken, are the two best symbols in that order. So the more strawberries and blueberries that drop in, the better. It is useful, however, on spins like that, where we're getting the spades and the hearts, that it gives us our feature items so that we can up the multipliers. We've got a 4x4 egg now. Now, since it does redrop every time you get an item, or rather, every time you get a feature item, it is nice when it happens after the first egg drop, so you can get a second or third or fourth one. But now we get that 4x4, so there's a lot of potential here. The multiplier is not real high, but we can fix that with a couple of 4-leaf clovers dropping in. And sometimes like that, even when we get the, worst or second to worst symbol as it may be, we do end up getting a decent amount because it connects to all the ones around it. Definitely could use a 4-leaf clover coming up. Well, we got a little bit of room. Let's see if we can't retrigger here. I don't know if you need 3 or 4 to retrigger. I don't think I've ever had 3 or 4, so I couldn't tell you. This is our last spin here. It's going to take a little bit of help. But a good symbol. It's a decent enough symbol. We're going to need another feature. Now, 1,500 back on 2,000. This gives us about 75% back on what we started with. Let's just go ahead and jump right up to a 4,000 coin buy. Because these games do take a little bit, and I'm not trying to have you spend all day watching. I would love it if you'd hang out all day with me and go ahead and binge all my videos, but I don't really think anyone's going to do that. If you are, let me know. I'm curious. See, when it's got the 2x2 egg, it's the only time I'm hoping for the lower end symbols because it's more likely to match. This is a nice little tumble coming up here. Maybe we can get, there we go, we got a multiplier coming up on the board here. How about a watering can? We get a watering can up on the top right here. Definitely not going to get it on this spin, so hopefully spades or mushrooms. At least it gave us a connection of something. Well, that was good. We got strawberries, which is top symbol, but we got it with a 2x2, so we didn't connect to anything. And when I say that was good, I am obviously being sarcastic. We've got 4 spins left here. We got a trunk on the board, so we need triple drop. Not happening. I'm going to assume that we need 4 to be able to move on. Excuse me, until proven otherwise. Finally, we get our watering can, which ups the size of the egg. Now is when we want to get the strawberries. We probably won't see another strawberry drop again. Nice to see it happen there. That's a lot of corn to come down naturally. It's matching a bunch of stuff on the way down. I'd like it to match some feature symbols, please. No dice, but it does give us up into the 1,300. We get a few spins left to be able to do this with. I apologize for coughing. I'm not sure what's going on. My throat's a little bit dry. Maybe it's from all the talking. I'm not sure why the egg almost always drops over where the trunk is when the trunk drops in. It doesn't give it a lot of space to put more in there, and we're only going to get the 1 egg. This is our last spin. Matches with the corn, which is cool, but we did not get another feature, so the spins are over. We did get at least half back on what we put into it, though. We'll just go ahead, because these are a little bit longer, we'll up the buys a little bit so we don't make this a 20-minute video. 6,000 coins has been pretty good for us in the last week, so let's see if we can't continue with the 6,000 coin buy-in magic. I see there's going to be no magic on the first spin here unless it re-triggers somehow. Nice to see it actually connect with something at the 2x2. Now let's get that watering can early. Alright, that's enough room for you to drop a watering can in there. There it is. Now we get guaranteed hits every spin. One more watering can and a couple of multipliers on the 4-leaf clovers would do a world of good. There's our 4x4 egg. Once again, I'm hitting the microphone because I'm just getting a little too close to it. There's a multiplier to get up to a 2x. We're going to keep dropping eggs in here. I know they're only spades simples, but that's okay. This is starting to feel like that first base game. We got a 4x4 with a 3x now. We get 8 spins left after this one finally finishes. This is a heck of a spin, however, and a great way to start off the bonus buy. Let's just go ahead and just keep that up. We get some corn dropping in. We get a 4x multiplier now with a 4x4. This would be an ideal place for it to start dropping in strawberries, for instance, as the symbol. Certainly no problem, however, with dropping in the acorns there. We just would really like to see the strawberries because it's max symbol, and I don't think I've ever had that big of a group of strawberries before. Even the hearts are 1,400 when you match half of the screen. Should have no problem breaking even. We've only got 300 to go. We've got guaranteed hits every turn. Mushrooms are nice. That gets us up close to 7,000 here. We've got still half of our bonus to go. This is definitely the one we were looking for. This is a great start. Just need some more feature items to drop in. It's been a while since we've seen you. Why don't you bring down some more stuff here? Bring down a 5x5. We want to see how big we can make that chicken on the right there. Let's plump them up. We only need one more watering can. That would be great. It's been a while since I've seen that big of a egg drop down. Certainly can go ahead and up the multiplier some more too if we'd like, but so far we're over 11,000 with 3 spins left. It's not going to happen here, but maybe we can get a re-trigger. I mean, that would also be nice. How about some blueberries? Nope, mushrooms are good. Keeps bringing in mushrooms. I'm not complaining about hitting 1,200 every time it drops them. It's definitely a good win every turn. Would like to see a sensational on the last spin here. No trunks, no whammies. Give us strawberries or blueberries. There's an awful lot of spades, however, to give us 1,440 on the last, giving us 14,000 on the win, which basically doubled up the amount of gold coins that we had in the first place. So just testing my theory one more time, we'll do another 6,000 coin buy and see if these 6,000 coins aren't just the ticket we're looking for to be able to get to the good wins. If it happens again, I'm going to assume that stake is broken on the 6,000 coins and continue doing that in future videos. Once again, we need that watering can early. To do that, we need some connections. We could free up some space. The multipliers are nice, but definitely need the watering can. Nice little hit with the corn in the corner there. Usually by now, if we haven't gotten a feature, it starts looking pretty bleak. We're about to be halfway through and nothing yet. We definitely need that watering can to pop up right about now, or this is probably not going to turn out very well. There's the watering can I'm looking for. Mushrooms in the middle. At least now we can guarantee ourselves a hit. There's our 4x4 egg. Now we just need to get some multipliers out there, so it'll pay us on when it drops. Nice to see a bunch of acorns, however. We can get a 4-leaf clover. How about a 4-leaf clover here where the hearts used to be? Alright, drop in the 4x4 full of strawberries. Nope. Full of spades. That's why we need the multipliers, because these spades don't pay that well, neither do the hearts, unless you get the upper end on the multipliers. Speaking of hearts, There's a bunch of those. We get a few spins left here. It is certainly better than I thought it was going to be. Having the watering can show up like that was a huge help. Definitely not going to happen here. Again, I don't know why it chooses to put it right on top of the existing trunk. I want it to give me as much room as possible to try for the retrigger. How about a really top end symbol here? That's hearts, that's not a top end symbol, so continue with the tumbles. I finally got my multiplier up to 2x, let's keep doing that. Drop some strawberries in, no, but that gives us a 3x multiplier. We know what the symbol is going to be, so it's not going to be a huge hit. But it is enough to almost get us back to halfway. That gives us a 4x multiplier on the hearts now. You can keep doing this all day long. I'm not going to complain if you want to keep, well, the last spin, just keep going. Maybe the last spin we've had in quite a while. Was enough to get us back to about halfway from where we started there. We're going to do one more 6,000 coin buy because that was one really good one and one halfway terrible one. We're going to test out the last 6,000 coin buy here and test out the theory to see what happens. We'll take our 10 spins and this will probably be the end of our video because this one does take a while. I do appreciate you hanging out with me and getting this far into the video. If you are still here, let me know down below how much you enjoyed the video and whether or not you want to see this game again, as well as letting me know what games you do want to see. We did get our watering can right off the bat here. We're going to have a couple more tumbles and we'll get a 4x4 to start with, which is good. This happened last time, but we need those multipliers before the last spin. So we're definitely going to need some 4-leaf clovers to pop up here real quick. There's one of them. Going over getting mushrooms again. Okay, that was an excellent first spin. Let's keep that momentum going. Now again, hearts and spades are not the best symbols, but they do free up a lot of space usually so that we can get the features to drop in. So when we do get good symbols like acorns or corn, it pays out a lot on the multiplier. Just once, however, I'd like to see it drop in strawberries. I haven't had it drop strawberries in anything bigger than a 2x2 in quite some time. 3x multiplier with a 4x4 egg is exactly what I'm looking for. That is really where the payouts are. Anything more than this is just going to be gravy on top, but it looks like we're going to end up with a pretty good win here. It's just a matter of how much based on the symbols that drop in. That is blueberries. That's a great symbol. That's a 5,000 coin hit. Let's get another multiplier and re-drop some blueberries. No more features, but 5,500 on that one spin definitely puts us into a profit buy. I think 6,000 coins might be the way to go. Let's see if we can't even get a re-trigger. That would be a first for me. Nope, definitely not going to happen, but because we've got that big multiplier and big egg, we are definitely going to be hitting at least nice on every turn. We've got blueberries. Can we get strawberries? There's the strawberries. There's the 3,600 on strawberries. Please give me another feature. We can double drop strawberries in one turn. Oh, that is a shame, but 3,600 gives us 15,000. Should at least end up with a 300x here and get to the 18,000 coin mark. No, unless it keeps doing that. Give me a decent symbol, anything but hearts or spades, basically. Mushrooms would be good. Acorns also good. We're not going to get to the 18,000 it looks like, but 16,743 coins on the last spin, getting us to a 37,000 coin ending bonus. I appreciate y'all hanging out and hanging in till that last buy here. If you didn't, I'm sorry that you missed it. Please again hit that like button on your way out, subscribe for the next video, and speaking of the next videos, we are on the move to it.